Gypsy Rose, ex-Ryan Anderson, admits he wanted to spend his life with the former felon. Now, this isn't something that, we are necessarily new to, but let's see, obviously, what In Touch had to say. This article itself in particular was dropped yesterday, and as we can see at the very beginning, it does say that Gypsy Rose's estranged husband, Ryan, admitted that he didn't want their relationship to end, admin their ongoing divorce. I just want to say, was I given a chance? After what happened, she wasn't really giving me any other option. But to try and move on, Ryan, 38, he's 38? Damn, I thought man was like nearly pushing 50, but okay. Said to US Weekly via text in an article published on Thursday, November 7th, I married her because I wanted to spend my life with her. Gypsy was all I ever wanted. I mean, honestly, this is one of the reasons why I've always been a bit suspect of Ryan personally, because I'll never understand his fact he's one for Gypsy. But then again, I can say the same thing for Ken. But then again, though, let's continue. Now, it says here that Gypsy, 33, and Ryan's relationship began after he sent her a letter while she was still incarcerated for her role in the murder of her mother, Claudine D.D. Blanchard. Now, with that being said, he continues by saying, we met in 2020 when the pandemic was really, really strong, and I had a lot of emotional ups and downs because of COVID. Gypsy previously told people. Unfortunately, it put the prison in a position to where it restricted our freedom even more. So Ryan has seen me through some really good times and some really hard times. Which, of course, listen, let's not sit here as if like none of us went through the same things. We all felt that. You know what I mean? COVID hit all of us differently. But then some of us made good choices, some of us made poor choices, some of us made just okay choices. But anyway, we continue. So, in this paragraph in particular here, it does say that the former couple first met, in person over a year after they had started communicating. In July 2022, they officially tied the knot. And once Gypsy was released from prison in December of 2023, she moved directly into Ryan's house. However, just a short months later, Gypsy announced she and Ryan had split up, which is obviously something that we did see in the most recent season. Well, the first season, should I say, of Gypsy Rose Life after Lockup. Now, with that being said, it does say here that people have been asking, what is going on in my life? Gypsy reportedly wrote in a Facebook message over her private profile in March, according to People. Unfortunately, my husband and I are going through a separation, and I moved in with my parents' hometown. I'm pretty sure to say in Bayou. I have the support of my family and friends to help guide me through this. I am learning to listen to my heart. Right now, I need time to let myself find who I am. I do apologize for that little blooper there. I mean, listen, the thing is though, when I hear things that Gypsy says, I sit here and I say to myself, girl, why are you lying? What time have you given yourself to heal? You went from Ryan to Ken. You went from Ken to Ryan to Ken. There's no breaks. There was no breaks from Ryan to Ken, and you're telling us here or telling people that you was out here looking for a break. And not only did you go from Ken to Ryan, you also went from Ryan to Ken to pregnancy. Where is the time that she claims that she was looking for? You know what though? I'm gonna let you know this. I'm gonna be making another video. Okay, I saw a video the other day, okay, which I want to elaborate on, okay, and I want to talk about. And this is video just exposing, obviously, the way Gypsy has just always been in full character, and nothing about it is authentic. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a video that I saw and encouraged me to want to make my own version. So yeah, look forward to that, please. Look forward to it. Okay. Now, with that being said, though, it says it wasn't long before rumors that the Louisiana native had rekindled her relationship with ex-fiance Ken in April. The same month, she filed for divorce from Ryan. Cheating little. Yeah, let me keep it PG. Gypsy didn't confirm that she and Ken, 31, had reunited until the following month. Wait, Ken's 31? Damn! I thought man was pushing 40. God damn! Wait, hold on a minute. Gypsy's older than Ken. What the hell is going on here? This is all crazy as hell. Anyway, with that being said, until the following month, their relationship was quickly placed on fast track when she announced they're expecting their first baby on July 9th. Okay, that's when obviously they said she was pregnant. Now, with that being said, though, it does say here that I'm happy to announce that I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. Gypsy told fans in a video on YouTube, "We're both excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected." You know, it's funny. You tell people that you was excited for the birth of your you and Ken were excited for the birth of your child. Meanwhile, you don't even know or didn't even know who the father was. I don't know how any man can be excited not knowing whether that child is his or not, to be honest with you. But hey ho, we continue. While the couple was excited about the pregnancy, Gypsy had convinced the little girl while she was still technically married to Ryan. Sorry, no, had conceived, not convinced. So my apologies. Had conceived, you know, obviously the little girl. Okay, while she was technically married to Ryan. Louisiana law states that the child would have to undergo a paternity test to determine whether Ryan or Ken was the father until the paternity test was completed. Ken would have no legal rights to the baby. And right now, we are still waiting for a actual court-ordered type test. But so far, the test that we've been given by Gypsy doesn't even exist. So right now, it's looking like nothing but a Photoshop. Obviously, we spoke about that in the video before, where obviously I spoke about the paternity test that had come out, or the DNA test that had come out. And a lot of people said that they checked it out and they went to the website and there was no record of this test. So therefore, right now, we are still waiting for a legitimate one, as it stands and as it looks. Now, it does say here that earlier this month, Gypsy confirmed that the test determined that Ken was the biological father of the child, which of course we are still waiting proof, real proof. What we've been given is not enough. Now, either way, though, it concludes here by saying there's been a lot of chatter around the paternity of our baby, and while we've known for sure from the beginning, what do you mean you knew for sure? In the season, we see you go to Ryan to basically have this conversation with him that the baby might be his, and you knew sure from the beginning. Some people just can't keep up with their lives. Maybe being pregnant is messing up her memory. You know what I mean? Maybe the baby inside say, "Hey, mommy, I know you're lying. Tell the truth now." Now, it continues here by saying, "I feel that it's finally time to put all these theories to rest." If that's the case, then stay off the internet. If that's the case, then stay off TV too. If you want all theories to go away, stop monetizing your life. You know, go quiet. You know, tell Ken to go and get a job. Start providing for you and him. And also, the meantime, after your pregnancy obviously is all said and done, you can then look to maybe get a job if that's possible. You know what I'm saying? But if you want the conspiracies, the theories, stop being online. It's just that simple. That's how you stop things going away, you know. And then when you come back, they come back with you. But either way, though, at least they'll calm down for a little bit. But nonetheless, though, or better yet, start being truthful. Start being authentic so people believe what you say. Now, with that being said, it continues here by saying the former felon wrote alongside a photo of the results via Instagram on Wednesday, November 6th, something that we spoke about. Here are the results showing Ken is the father. Ken is going to be an incredible dad. We are excited to welcome our baby girl into the world. You know what's so crazy about this, though? The thing that's so crazy about this is that Ken doesn't even have a job right now. He doesn't even have a home. From what I understand, he's now living with Gypsy and her parents. Or her father, should I say. Is Ken really somebody that has... Listen, anybody can be a good parent, right? By just being there, right? And doing the right things. But you know what makes some of the best parents? Parents that are not only good at just parenting, but parents that are also great at being role models. And the matter of fact is, when it comes to being a role model, do we see these two being good role models? I'm going to say no. In fact, I'm going to say hell no. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe they'll be good at getting up early in the morning when they need to, whenever the baby's crying, the baby needs their attention. Okay. Maybe they're going to be good at, you know, shopping obviously in terms of who's going to be changing the nappies, the diapers, you know. Maybe they're going to be good at obviously making sure that the baby's fed at the right time, you know. Which is all the great things, all those things, the fundamental things that are important, very crucial. You know, maybe they're going to be there all the time whenever the baby needs them. You know, maybe they're going to be good to also install, you know, good Actually, no. Let me not say that just yet. Let me go to my next point. So those basic things, the things that you're supposed to do, yeah, they give you a good foundation of being a decent parent. But being a good parent is being able to be a role model. So are they going to be able to, this is what I was going to say before. Are they going to be able to, install the right rules of discipline, if needed, to make sure the child understands what's good and what's bad? That we don't know. That is something that we can sit and say that they're probably not going to do that, because themselves have proven to not being able to make good choices. Ken was somebody that allegedly fell in love with Rose originally. Then he let her go. And now he's brought her back into his life, even though she was married to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Does that seem like a man of good choices? Pursuing a life with somebody that is a felon? Does that look like somebody who makes good choices? Somebody who's going to be able to be a good role model for their alleged baby? Given that it is his baby. You know what I mean? And Gypsy, do I have to say anything? Do I really need to say anything about her being a good role model for her child? The woman hasn't even been out there yet to actually discover who she really is. She hasn't even really shown us shown herself who she really is. She's still playing this character. So, like I said before, there are certain fundamental basics of being a parent, but those fundamental basics only make you a decent parent. The things that make you an even better parent, are those things where you are able to role model good things, good traits. But how can you role model things that you are not even doing yourself? And that is the biggest problem that I have when it comes to Gypsy Rose, when it comes to Ken, and hell, to be fair, even when it comes to Ryan. Even Ryan would have been maybe a better choice than what Ken would have been. The fact that this guy pursued a marriage with a woman that's a known murderer, depending on who on what perspective you want to go about it, The matter of the fact is, there are 3 people in this whole relationship here where, in my opinion, none of them were ever going to be ready to be parents, because none of them have traits of being a role model. And being a role model is a very key thing to being a great parent. To being a parent that understands that sometimes you may have to do things that's gonna make a child maybe dislike you for a minute, because at the end of the day, nothing is easy as 1, 2, 3. But to be fair, we do live in a world now where a lot of parents don't even seek their children's respect anymore. They just seek their children to see them as the fun parent rather than the respectful parent. You know what I mean? Well, let me know your thoughts and we can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.